From a single store bought for just $14 to a global pizza empire worth over $13 billion. This is the story of Domino's Pizza, a tale of grit, innovation, and one of the greatest business turnarounds in history. If you think success is just about luck, think again. Let's dive into how Domino's went from dough to dominance. It all started in 1960, when brothers Tom and James Monaghan bought a small pizza store called Dominick's in Ypsilanti, Michigan. They paid just $500, and Tom borrowed $900 to buy out his brother, leaving him with a $14 stake in the business. Tom was broke, working 18-hour days, and delivering pizzas himself. But he had a vision. Fast, affordable pizza delivered to your door. In 1960, Tom Monaghan and his brother, Jim, took over the operation of Dominick's, an existing location of a small pizza restaurant chain that had been owned by Dominic DeVarty, at 507 Cross Street, now 301 West Cross Street, in Ypsilanti, Michigan, near Eastern Michigan University. The deal was secured by a $500 down payment, after which the brothers borrowed $900 to pay for the store. The brothers planned to split the work hours evenly, but Jim did not want to quit his job as a full-time postman to keep up with the demands of the new business. Within 8 months, Jim traded his half of the business to Tom for the Volkswagen Beetle they used for pizza deliveries. By 1965, Tom Monaghan had purchased 2 additional pizzerias. He now had a total of 3 locations in the same county. Monaghan wanted the stores to share the same branding, but the original owner forbade him from using the Dominick's name. One day, an employee, Jim Kennedy, returned from a pizza delivery and suggested the name Domino's. Monaghan immediately loved the idea and officially renamed the business to Domino's Pizza Incorporated in 1965. In 1965, Tom renamed the store to Domino's Pizza. The 3 dots on the logo represented the 3 stores he owned. He planned to add a dot for every new store. That plan didn't last long, because Domino's exploded. By 1978, Domino's had 200 stores. Tom's obsession with simplicity, limited menu, fast delivery, made franchising easy and scalable. Domino's Pizza opened its first franchise location in 1967, and by 1978, the company had expanded to 200 stores. In 1975, Domino's faced a lawsuit by Amstar Corporation, the maker of Domino Sugar, alleging trademark infringement and unfair competition. On May 2, 1980, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in New Orleans found in favor of Domino's Pizza. During the lawsuit, Domino's opened 15 new stores under the name Pizza Dispatch, while also converting other stores to the name. In 1998, after 38 years of ownership, Monaghan announced his retirement, sold 93% of the company to Bain Capital Incorporated for about $1 billion, and ceased being involved in day-to-day operations of the company. A year later, the company named Dave Brandon as its CEO. The Leaning Tower of Pizza was a proposed 30-story slanted skyscraper that would have housed Domino's Pizza's operations at its Domino's Farms campus near Ann Arbor, Michigan. In the mid-1980s, Monaghan asked Taliesin Associated Architects, the inheritors of Frank Lloyd Wright's practice, to erect a structure based on an unbuilt tower that Wright designed in 1956 for Chicago called the Golden Beacon. Sometime during the planning of the tower, Monaghan and the Taliesin architects parted company, allegedly because both parties felt the project may have not served justice to the spirit of Wright's architecture. Monaghan then went to Gunnar Burkertz, the architect of Domino's unusual half-mile, 800m, long headquarters office building, who came up with a design for a tower that would rise at a 15-degree angle with a swooping top reminiscent of the forms of Wright's late work. Burkert's design, no doubt, had serious intent, but would immediately and forever be dubbed with the nickname the Leaning Tower of Pizza, after Italy's Leaning Tower of Pisa. The structure was never built, but a 50-foot, 15m, tall-scale model stands at the proposed site on Domino Pizza headquarters in Ann Arbor Charter Township, Michigan, outside of Ann Arbor. Domino's pioneered the 30-minute delivery guarantee. It was bold, risky, and wildly successful. Franchises popped up across the U.S., and by the 1980s, Domino's was a household name. In 1983, Domino's opened its first international store in Canada. By 1985, it had expanded to the UK, Japan, and Australia. On May 12, 1983, Domino's opened its first international store in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. That same year, Domino's opened its 1,000th store at 8086 East Mill Plain Boulevard in Vancouver, Washington. In 1985, the chain opened their first store in the United Kingdom in Luton. Also, in 1985, Domino's opened their first store in Tokyo, Japan. In 1993, they became the second American franchise to open in the Dominican Republic and the first one to open in Haiti, under the direction of entrepreneur Luis de Jesus Rodriguez. By 1995, Domino's had expanded to 1,000 international locations. In 1997, Domino's opened its 1,500th international location, opening 7 stores in one day across 5 continents. By 2014, the company had grown to 6,000 international locations and was planning to expand to pizza's birthplace, Italy. This was achieved on October 5, 2015, in Milan, with their first Italian location. CEO Patrick Doyle, in May 2014, said the company would concentrate on its delivery model there. After having faced tough competition from local restaurants and falling behind on its debt obligations, Domino's exited the country in 2022. But success wasn't smooth. In the 1990s, Domino's faced lawsuits over delivery accidents, criticism over pizza quality, and rising competition. The 30-minute guarantee was dropped. Sales stagnated. Domino's was losing its edge. Tom Monaghan sold 93% of the company to Bain Capital in 1998 for $1 billion. Domino's needed a reinvention. In 2004, Domino's went public. But the real turning point came in 2009. Domino's launched the Pizza Turnaround campaign, admitting their pizza wasn't good enough and promising a better recipe. It was risky, but it worked. Sales surged. Customers appreciated the honesty. Domino's was back. In 1995, Domino's Pizza entered China through the Pizza Vest fast food group, which also owned the rights to operate Domino's Pizza in 11 Southeast Asian countries. In February 2016, Domino's opened its 1,000th store in India. Outside the United States, India has the largest number of Domino's outlets in the world. The Chinese subsidiary is known as Domino's Pizza China, Chinese Da Mei Le, Pinyin, Da Mei Le. As of October 2019, Domino's Pizza China has about 250 stores in 9 cities. Beijing, about 75 stores. Shanghai, about 100 stores. Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Tianjin, Nanjing, Suzhou, Wuxi, and Hangzhou. Domino's Pizza China has offered American-style potato bacon pizza, crayfish crispy and tender chicken pizza, durian pulp pizza, and salted egg yolk pizza, as well as Sichuan pepper flavor tender chicken drumsticks. Domino's story is proof that success isn't linear. It's about resilience, reinvention, and relentless focus. From a $14 investment to a global empire, Domino's didn't just deliver pizza. It delivered one of the greatest business stories of our time. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment.